Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening, everyone. Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Right. So currently we have 20 participants here. So I believe that registered in WhatsApp we have 28, and in your future also we have 28 listed. So please inform your friends to join our class now. That the first class is important, right? Okay, because I only need 1 hour sessions, and tomorrow also you don't have to attend for your lab. Okay, so we will start both a lecture and lab. Okay, formally next week actually. Okay, but the first week is also important for the introductions of the SOW and also the content of your course. Right. Okay. Okay, I believe this is your first time seeing me, right? Betul tak? First time jumpa saya kan?
Betul.
Okay. Okay, so welcome to the class of CSC577 Software Engineering Theories and Principles, right? Okay, so hopefully everyone here know what is our class for today. Okay, and am my voice clear? Is it my voice clear with everyone here?
Clear, Doctor.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Thank you for all the response. Right. So let me share my my screen for SOW first. Okay. Let me know if you couldn't hear me or there is an interruptions of network. Okay. Because currently I'm in Tokyo. Okay. So I'm having a conference. Okay. Until tomorrow. That's why I couldn't attend um class. Okay. Wait. Okay. Someone request for notes. I need to reject because if I give you a control on the notes, okay, later on you will get this whatever you see in the screen, because if I give you the access, I will couldn't control it. I'm not sure why. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, um, anyway, what you seen in the screen, I will share later on in the future. Okay, so don't worry. All right. So okay. So again, okay, welcome to our class CSC577. Okay, so this is your second semester, right? Or I'm not sure you are in part 4, right? You should in part 4.
Yes.
Okay, so software engineering theories and principles. Okay, my name is Dr. Aslina. Okay, TS Dr. Aslina Baharom. Okay, so this is my email address. Okay, hopefully after this, no one asks me what is my email address. Actually, you can Google me. Okay, actually, if you want to know more about your lecturer, please Google. Please Google me. Okay, so you will see my video, my self introductions video, and a few of content that I teach before. Okay, actually, I'm new in UiTM. Previously, I was with UMS, University Malaysia Sabah, for 9 years. Okay, so I just transferred in UiTM last year, in September. Okay, that's why I think that you haven't meet me yet. Okay, so this is my office. Is in third floor, number 78. But those want to see me, please text me first. Okay, because I'm seldomly in my room. I will normally in my friend's room in level 1. Okay, so let me know if you want to see me. Okay, and this is my phone number, so you also can get in the WhatsApp group. Right. So for a course learning outcome for this course, first, number 1, apply theories and principle in software engineering. Okay, so after you learn, after the end of this course, you should be able to apply any theories, principles in software engineering. Okay, and then number 2, build software solution with software development documentations. You will learn about the documentation, which is you have a software a system requirement, a system design document, and also system testing document. Okay, And then demonstrate communication skills in software engineering project. Later on, you will have a mini projects. You need to form a group. Okay. The group consists of 4 or 5. Okay. How many how many students in this group C actually? Is it 28? Or is it more than 28? I'm not sure because registered in WhatsApp 28 and also in UFuture also 28. Any representative in this class? You should have a leader in the course, right? I'm not sure who is the leader, but may I know how many of the students in this group C? Berapa orang? Anyone?
Rasanya 26.
26? Why 28 yang saya tengok registered? Kalau 26, okay, let's say 26.
Ada kelas lain kot.
Oh, ada kelas lain join. Okay, maybe or repeat. I'm not sure kan. So kalau 28 divide by 4, berapa? 4 divide 6 kan? 6. Okay, kalau saya divide 5, 25. Okay, wait let me see. If 5 group, 5 times 5 baru 25 kan? So ada 3 remain. Okay, kalau 4 times 6. Okay. So 4 or 5 group, okay, 4 or 5 members in one group. So if I divided 28 divided by 4, we will have for 7, right? 7 group, right? 4 times 7 is 28, right? Actually, I'm very interested in maths, okay? Nah, tapi bila malam-malam ni dia jadi lagging sikit kan? So 4 times 7, betul ke? 4 kali 7, 28.
Betul.
Alright, so we should have 7 groups, right? 7 groups. So 4 members in one group. Later on, okay. So listen, okay. Follow this instruction. After this class end, okay, please find your friends, form a group, okay. 4 member in one group, okay. How to register your group, okay. You will need to create a WhatsApp group, okay, among your 4 members and add me. Okay, add me in the WhatsApp group. If your group is complete, add me and then tell me my group is complete. So I will let you know that you are group number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. So I will tell you you are group number 1. Okay, and that will be your group for this course. Okay, so what you will do for your group first, you will have your mini project. Okay, your mini project, and you have another task, which is you will have topic presentations. Okay, I don't want to do a normal lecture, give you lecture kan, boring right? So we do other way. You are the one you need to present, share with the class what you learn in the topic first. Okay, the maximum of sharing is only 15 minutes. You can go less, but the maximum is 15 minutes only. Okay, you need to create a video presentation. You don't have to do live presentations. Just create a video presentations. Okay, sharing about the topic. Okay, I will give you the notes. So you need to change the notes to your presentations. Okay, share with the class what you have learned in the topic. Macam peer learning kan. You are sharing with the class what you have learned in the topics. Okay, after that, then only I do summary in the topics. Okay. So we will see different group doing different topic presentation. So let's make it as interactive. Okay. So if your friends have a questions, you may answer the question. If no, it's okay. If you couldn't understand your friend's presentation, later on I will do a summary. Okay. But let's learn through the peer. So I believe that if you learn from peer, it's much more effective. Okay. So the group that present the topic presentation, try to make your friends understand that topic. Okay. That not included in your assessment, but that will help you for a bonus mark for your final assessment. Macam later on lah, you are in the borderline kan, nak dapat A ke nak dapat B kan. So that bonus mark will help you to get a bonus mark of 2 marks, 1 marks, normally 1 or 2 marks lah. Okay, and I will give a credit to the best group who doing best topic presentations. So up to your creativity how you will do topic sharing. Okay, you may create your own PowerPoint with the content that I give you, and the bonus mark is try to added example or current situations in your presentations regarding the topic you present lah, kan? That's make more interesting, kan? Taklah boring kan? So you try to let's say lah you talk about the topic of software design, kan? So you may explain to the class, this is the current design that the trending currently, something like that. So you may share in the class. That's make your presentation more interesting. So the creativity is up to you. You may use any tools. Okay, meaning say that the creativity is not limit to only using a Webex or Google Meet recording. No, you can use whatever tools that you may want to include. Okay, but make sure it can be fun, it can be funny, it can be fun, but make sure limit to limit. I mean that don't cross the border lah, kan? Faham lah maksud saya kan? Faham? Still limit in the topic, but you may do creatively. You boleh letaklah fun sikit humor to make the presentation more interesting. Is up to you, because I would love to see your creativity. Right? Okay, so let me continue. Okay, and then that's why we have in the third outcome, demonstrate communication skills is in your presentations. So not only your topic presentations, but also your project presentations. That's the main things lah, because the project is the main part of your assessment. Alright, so lastly, identify appropriate entrepreneurship mindset in software engineering project. Okay, this one is a part of your project. Okay, anyone have any idea what is entrepreneurship? What came across with the word entrepreneurship? Anyone?
Business.
Business, alright. Okay. Lagi? Anyone else? Anyone else? Business saja you all tahu. I believe that you have I'm not sure it's core or it's a university core program, entrepreneurship, right? I'm not sure what is the course name, but actually entrepreneurship is not only about business. Yes, of course it's talking about business, but okay, it's about entrepreneurial thinking, meaning that creative thinking. That's why your projects, okay, later on when you propose your project, remember that it may generate income. Of course, you don't have to create until the income lah, but the value from the project, how much you want to sell it, maybe that's only the proposal, okay, and at the end you only come up with the prototype, okay, prototype of the project, okay, and again, please remember that entrepreneurship is not purposely about the business. It's about the entrepreneurial thinking or creative thinking. That's why I love to see the creativity. Okay. Actually, in UMS, I'm teaching technopreneurship. That's why I love to see any creativity of the projects, okay, and presentation and so on. Right? Okay. So looking forward for this group, because this is the second batch that I teach CSC577. Okay. Last sem also I teach same course, but with 2 group, okay, and at the end of the SEM, at the end of the semester, you come up with the project, and when you do presentations, okay, I will give you credit. Okay, the credits means that I will give you e-certificate and also a reward of e-wallet 10 ringgit per person in the group. Okay, I know 10 ringgit is not much, but okay lah kan, boleh lah top up ke apa ke, I don't know, but it's just my commitment to the class, right? So this course description, this course introduce the theories and practice of software engineering, which include software process, requirement analysis, design, programming practices, verification and validation, and software evolution for a large system. Okay, that's why you are in a group. Okay, you are in group and you need to develop. You need to form a project. Okay, so in the project you have a project management and so on. So starting from the idea generations, which is your proposal, and then you need to identify the process, the method that you need to use to develop the software or the system, and what kind of requirement from the stakeholder, from the users needed, and then after that, how you transform the requirement to the design process, and then what the programming or what is the tool included, and then after you develop, you need to have a verification and validation. Of course, we don't create a software just for fun, right? It should be to solve a problem. Okay, so to make sure that the problem is solved with your solution, that's why we need to have a verification and validation and software evaluation. So software evaluation is actually, before we call it maintenance, software maintain, you maintain. But when we talk about maintain, we know that technology is very fast, right? So the platform from 4IR, we may change to 5IR and so on. That's why instead of using the word maintain, we change the word evolution. Okay, that's the meaning behind it lah. Okay, so it also construct a solid foundation for understanding and applications of principles, techniques, technologies, tools in the development of a good software system, meaning that you will learn the best practice how to manage the project. Okay, to help students understand this concept, students will work in a team which lead a project flow through the entire software life cycle. Okay, remember that you need to form a group, okay, later on. So the group, please treat it as a group study. So anything you can discuss in the group, even though I was in the group, okay, you not necessarily ask me only you to talk in the group. You may talk within your team member. Only if you need me, you can tag me, so I will respond. If no, I just observe it. It's good to have the active group. Anything you can ask in the group, okay? Even though you will meet your friends, okay? But of course, the WhatsApp group is work 24/7, right? Okay. So anything you can ask in the group. Please don't PM me after you form a group. Please ask me in the group. This will help me to identify who is the one who asked me a questions. Okay, and then also this will help those maybe have the same problems get the same answer, right? Okay, and I may not maybe I may a bit slowly to respond if actually I'm also 24/7 can respond it, okay, if I'm available. But if one of your friends can answer the questions, so you don't have to wait for me, something like that lah. Okay, that's why it's work as a group study. Okay, all right. So this is the syllabus content. So first, you will be introduced what is software engineering. I believe you are in 253, right? 253 is multimedia computing, right? Is it I'm correct? You are in multimedia computing program, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I believe software engineering is a new for you. Okay, so that's why we will introduce you what is software engineering. Of course, inside it, what is software and so on. Okay, and then process. Okay, software process. Okay, what involved in the software process? This is a method. How you develop a system, a software. You need to have a process. Okay, and then requirement engineering. Okay, how you gather requirement from the stakeholder or the users, and then start design. Okay, using the OOAD, you will learn how to design using UML. Okay, and then you start develop. This is software construction, is develop the software. Okay, like I said that after you learn this one, you don't have to do a coding. Actually, you may do. It's a bonus mark if you can come up with the system, but it's only necessary for you to come up with the prototype. Okay, so meaning that you can use any website builder, any builder that you can just adapt or adopt it. Okay, and then software verification and validations. Okay, and then the evolution that I mentioned just now. Okay, covered maintenance. Okay, and the evolve of the system. Okay, and then a part of software entrepreneurship. I think this one I will cover in the early weeks. Okay, not in the last one, because you should understand what is entrepreneurship first before you propose a project. Okay, and then we have a project management. This also this week actually in your lab sessions. Okay, even though we don't have a lab tomorrow, but I will give you a task. Okay, and then tools and environment. This is also a part of lab. Okay, so our teaching method. Okay, of course, lecture. I would love to have interactive lecture. Okay, but I don't want to force you to open your camera. I know that you will need data, right? I'm not sure if UITM can support everyone can on camera, but I love to see if you can turn on your camera, and we can have an interactive lecture. I ask you, you ask me, something like that, like interactive two-way, rather than I talk, and you listen. I don't know you listen or you sleep, right? Okay, so please make our class interactive. If you want to make the class fun, so this is it. Okay, because I'm a fun person, you know. Okay, that's why please make a class fun. Boleh? Baru cakap pasal interactive.
Boleh.
Okay. Okay. So we will have a lab. Okay. So we don't have a tutor lah. Lab or tutor actually. And then we will have a discussions in the lab sessions. Okay. Sometimes in the lecture sessions also. And then industrial talk. I will invite. Okay. My previous students, or maybe because in UMS also I teach software engineering. So I have students who already work as a software engineer lah, can share with you the experience as a software engineer. Okay, who might know that maybe you turn to interested to become software engineer kan, bukan multimedia designer ke multimedia developer ke, who knows, right? Okay, so this is the assessment. This is the important part, because if you fail to do one of the assessment, you might fail in the course. So please pay attention with this one. Right? So we only have two assessment, which is the group project and individual. Right? Macam senang je kan? So individual first. Let me touch on the individual first. Individually, you will have a two tests. Okay? Test 1 and test 2 consists of 25% each. Okay? So 50%. Test 1 covering topic software process and requirement. Dah senang dah. Dia dah bagi tahu you dah topik apa yang keluar dekat situ. Only two topic, software process and requirement. Okay. And then for test 2, design, verification and validation, and also evolution. This one 3 topics. Okay. And it's open book test. The good news is open book test. And you don't have a final exam. Wow, kan? Wow, final exam tak ada. Tapi, can make sure when the test is open book test, ni open book tau nanti. You punya test ni open book test. Of course, the answer is not there. So that's why I will love to see your topic sharings, talking about the other things, which is the current issues that you may add on. Nanti bila exam pun, you may bring anything your notes, your research, or your Google finding. Okay, you may bring everything in the exam. Okay, don't follow only, don't rely 100% with your lecture note. Of course, when it talks about you can bring anything, especially your lecture note, the answer is not there, right? But actually it was there, just to make sure you understand. Pusing-pusing itu je sebenarnya. Okay, tapi kadang-kadang dia punya term tu adalah lari sikit, because the one that who do the test might not follow the apa ni, the content lah. Dia pusing-pusing sikit lah, tapi it was there actually. Okay. And for the group project, okay, you only have one project, group project, okay. You will need to come up with the proposal, okay, and then proposal, you have two different proposal. First is just a roughly proposal for a view to get approval, okay. And then you, after get approval, you will need to do your SRS, system requirement, software requirement specification, okay, and together with the video promotion. I will let you know how to do a video later on, okay. And then for your final presentation, you will need to present your system design document, and also your software test document. Software system is actually is same things lah. Okay, and then communications, how you present, how you do a demonstrations on your prototype. Okay, even though it's not a fully function, but it looks like works. Okay, that's why I would rather say that it's not just only prototype, it's a function prototype, meaning that you do an interface and then it's linked together, something that you can use Figma, or you can use a website builder, okay, to present your prototype. Okay, you have a lot of tools actually. I can explain it later on. And then the entrepreneurship mindset, meaning that in the business term, and also the creativity inside it. Alright, so far any questions? Ada soalan? Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Okay. So I think that some of you may say that why don't I speak Malay, because kita sama-sama Melayu kan. Okay, because in UiTM the lecturer is required to give you a lecture in English. Okay, that's why if you couldn't understand, you may ask me again, and you can ask me to explain again in Malay, something like that lah. Okay, but if anyone didn't ask me anything, so I just talk, I just give a lecture, something like that. Okay, so let me know if you couldn't understand and you want me to repeat, or you want to translate in BM, something like that lah. Let me know, okay, because the lecture and the lecture will be conducted in English. Okay, the passing grade will be C, okay, which is above 50%. So below 50% you fail lah. You fail, you kena repeat lagi kan. And this is the reference that you may need to refer. This is the main one. Ian Sommerfield is the one that the main reference, and you may also look at the references listed here. Alright. So this is the SOW, the planning lah, teaching learning planning lah. Kalau saya dulu kita panggil teaching and learning planning, plan, teaching and learning plan. Okay, so in UiTM we call it SOW kan. Okay, so first week, okay, which is this week, okay, I will give a lecture on the introduction of CSC577. We have another 30 more minutes, okay, don't worry. And then the lab session, like I said, that our lab is tomorrow, right? But we don't have the lab, but I will give you a task. Okay, I will give you a task on the lab. We don't have class, but you have task. Okay, and the remark here, I put a tutorial video. I will put sometimes video in the future that you may need to refer lah. Okay, ini pun daripada Ian punya lah. Okay, Ian Sommer tadi. Okay, and then continue next week. We will learn more about the introduction of software engineer, value and cost equality. This is topic 2. Okay, and then the lab sessions is focusing on the model-based software engineering. Okay, this is on the lab sessions lah. So following week 3, week 4, week 5, okay, week 6. Okay, week 6 you will have your first test. Test 1. Okay, test 1. Okay. So before test 1, of course we will do a revision first. Okay. Nanti kelas revision jangan lupa datang because bukanlah actually every week you need to attend class, right? But the revision I will give you some tips lah for your test 1. Okay. Tapi tips pun you boleh buka open book kan, but the tips is needed that you manage which part you need to focus more, right? So focus lah on the revision class. Okay. And then software review. Okay, you already start to do your SRS. Okay. Alright, so continue week 8, week 9, week 10. Okay, some of the week you have your break, right? But I did not, bukan I the resource person is the one that doing this SOW did not put in the SOW. Okay, sometimes they put, but in here they didn't put. So if there is no class because of the break, so we will extend. Unless in the class I couldn't attend, so I will replace like tonight lah, macam ni lah lebih kurang, but seldomly. I try to follow what the schedule is already. Okay, and then in week 12 you have your test 2. Okay, and then in week 13 or week 14 we have a final project presentations. Okay, right? Okay, so again, this is the note of your public holiday, okay, and the UML tutorial that you will need to learn more because this you will apply in your project, so on. Okay, so far any questions regarding the SW? I will share in the future. Okay, don't worry. Anything you want to ask about the syllabus, about the topic, the project, anything here?
Kita nak tanya.
Hmm.
Yang apa? Projek tu kan apa kena buat software kan? Apa maksud macam apa? Dia apa tadi doktor kata? Dia just ni apa prototype yang function tu macam mana doktor?
Macam contoh lah, you are proposing to solve dia ada dua untuk buat project ni. First, you find a stakeholder, okay, and then you ask them what is the problem in your company that you as a software engineer can solve it. Contoh lah, company ni tak ada lagi sistem untuk e-commerce online ataupun ticketing online kan. So you will develop the software for them. Okay, or you find the problem first, okay, and then you create the solution. Pun boleh, either two. You find the stakeholder first, or you find the problem first. Okay, problem, and then what is your solution? So prototypes mean you don't have to because of course you don't have time to create in one semester the whole system, right? Buat prototype je. Contoh lah, you are proposing ticketing system kan, ticketing system. Okay, you boleh buat interface dia sahaja, and then macam you click one page to one page to show the function of your ticketing system, how it works. You can use Figma, you can use website builder like Wix, you can use any prototypes tools like Adobe pun boleh juga. It looks like a full system, but actually it's not. You don't have to do a database and coding and so on. Okay, just it's linked together to show. So after you click here, it will turn like this one, something like that. Not a fully integrated system, just a prototype, a function prototype where you can show the features and functions inside the system. Boleh faham?
Okay, doktor, faham. Terima kasih.
Alright, welcome. Ada lagi soalan? Okay, tak ada soalan? Okay. Never mind, if you have a question later on, feel free to ask me in the WhatsApp group. Okay, remember after this class end, create a group. Okay, create a WhatsApp group and inform me that, Doctor, our group is complete. So I will tell you, congratulations, you are group 1. Your topic presentation is what topic? So you can start your topic presentations. Topic presentation, you need to send me the video 1 day before our lecture. Contohlah, next week, of course, too short, right? You will start with topic 2. Okay, so those yang first register, awal-awal register dapat topik yang mudah lah kan. So dia ada pro and cons early and late lah. Kalau early tu you dapat topik yang mudah and then you can start kan, and then you finish early. Okay, yang ujung-ujung tu dia lambat lah. Tapi soalan topik tu might a bit difficult lah kan. So it's up to you lah kan. So register as soon as possible. Kalau boleh dalam minggu ni lah. Okay, so you will get your topic presentation early. Okay. Okay, if no question, let me continue with our lecture today. Okay, so our lecture today is just simple. It's just intro about our course. Okay. Alright, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Alright, okay. So as you can see in our SOW just now, the first lecture is Introduction to CSC577, which is our course. Okay. So before we begin, okay, let's read out this one. A civil engineer, and a computer scientist, there is 3 person here, were arguing about what was the oldest professions in the world. The physicians remark, well, in the Bible it says that God created Eve from rib taken out of Adam. This clearly required surgery, and so I can rightly claim that mine is the oldest professions in the world. Okay, the civil engineer interrupted and said, but even early in the book of Genesis, it states that God created the order of heaven and earth from out of chaos. This was the first and certainly the most spectacular application of civil engineering. Okay, therefore, fair doctor, you are wrong. Mine is the oldest professions in the world. Okay. The computer scientist leaned back in the chair, smiled, and then said confidently, but who do you think created the chaos? So, what do you think about this? The whole story. Actually, who is the first? The physician, the civil engineer, or the computer scientist? So everyone have their own fact, right? So what do you think? Anyone have a thought in what is the statement all about? Salah tak apa, just give you a thought lah about what is going on in this statement. Ada nak share any opinion, any thought? Ada? Siapa yang cakap betul? Macam tu lah maksudnya. Hello? Anyone in the class?
Saya rasa
Okay, continue. Siapa yang rasa tadi tu? Terus saya rasa, terus stop pula. Continue. Apa yang you rasa?
civil engineer.
Why civil engineer? Civil engineer dia cakap ni kan. Civil engineer dia cakap God ni, Tuhan ni kan, dia buat arahan untuk mengadakan syurga dan bumi kan. Daripada chaos, dia cakap kan. Dia ada perkataan chaos kat sini. Tapi, okay, the last person, okay, interrupt, which is the computer scientist, okay, which is you are lah, the computer scientist kan, dia cakap, who do you think created the chaos tu? Siapa yang buat masalah tu sebenarnya? sampai terbitnya syurga neraka kan, bumi semua tu. Maksud dia lah orangnya, dia lah orang pertama. Kan tadi yang pertama dia cakap siapa ni physician ni kan, dia cakap tentang Adam dengan Hawa kan. Okay. Sebelum Adam dan Hawa wujud, mestilah ada bumi dengan adanya syurga kan. Itulah yang civil engineer cakap. Tapi sebelum adanya syurga dengan bumi tu pula, ada berlakunya problem kan, chaos, problem kan. Sebab tu wujudnya benda tu. Okay. Jadi orang yang bagi tahu, yang buat chaos tu siapa? Computer scientist tu, dia cakap dia. Who do you think created the chaos? Dia cakap. So actually this one is just metaphor sajalah, tak ada pun important part. So dia nak bagi tahulah siapa yang the most important person yang first dulu. Tak ada benda sebenarnya. This one just a metaphor je, tak ada benda. Okay, so why that statement is to continue with the research by Standish Group. Standish Group ni is the company yang buat research on company who doing a software system. Okay, so this report has stated that in 1994, 31% cancel, 53% more than 2 times over budget, meaning that overall in the company ada 31% yang project cancel. Macam tu maksud dia. 53% project over budget pula. Maksud dia macam tu. Ini dia punya finding lah. Okay. And in 2004, it reported that 30% total failure and even cancel lah, both failure and also cancel. And 50% over budget and 90% late. Right? So in 2014, continue, reported that 31.1% total fail and cancel, and 52.7 over budget, an average of 16.2 completed. This is the only one yang mentioned about the complete project. 9% on time and on budget. So if you can see, the overall of the finding is mostly about the failure, cancel and over budget. Okay, yang success ni minor kan, minority 60.2 and also 9. So some of the failure, this is based on their finding lah. So this is mostly overseas punya company yang failure dia bagi tahu. So I don't think that you also can identify what is the company it is, but feel free to Google each of the company, Ariana Space kan, tengok apa yang fail project dia buat tu. Okay. So this Jim Lares, leader of software quality project at Microsoft Research, MIT ni, which is famous kan, MIT Technology, reviewed, our challenge is to get our software to the point that people expect it to work instead of expecting it to fail. Of course kan, kalau kita buat project tu, mesti we are targeting for the success, not for the failure. So that's the challenge lah. This is the challenge. Okay, to make sure that what we develop is fulfill the requirement and the satisfactions of the users. So what is the solution? Okay, what is the solutions of all this failure? Is it the programming? Is it the coding? Is it the method or the process? Okay, is it the platform? Is it the tools? Okay, is it the architecture, design, and so on? So we have a lot of problem and a lot of solutions, something like that lah. Okay, so in scientific management, okay, this one quote by Frederick Taylor. In the past, the man has been first. In the future, the system must be first. What that mean? Okay, in the past, man is the first, right? But in the future, we need a system. Why? productivity, efficiency, right? So because human have a limit, right? We don't work 24/7. We need a rest. We have a limitation as a human. That's why we need a system to help us. Okay. So IEEE define software engineering is the application of a systematic, disciplined, quantifiable approach to development, operations, and maintenance of a software. That is the application of engineering to software. So meaning software engineering is the application. Okay, remember what is software engineering? Is the applications. Applications to make something systematic, disciplined, quantifiable, something like that. Alright? So when people ask you what is software engineer? What is software engineering? The applications is the meaning by the software engineering. Okay? So huge project, 1,000 of person. Okay. We know that every day everyone want to solve solutions, create a software, create a system. There is a lot of system in everywhere, kan? That's why we can see that there is a failure and success of the system. Why we create a system, but the system is already there? Because of the first system is failed, you need to redesign, redevelop again. Okay, that's why there is still developing of system. Create system kan. System dah ada create lagi kan. Create lagi. So why this happen? So talking about engineering projects is involve hardware, software, and also the system itself. Okay. So ideal programmer waiting for hardware, what can they do? Finishing software as soon as possible. So as a programmer, okay, you might have your own issues as well on the hardware, on the software. Okay. So why we should learn software engineering? Okay. So first, be familiar with the history of software engineering. Be familiar with the basic software engineering terminology, because if you're familiar with the term, okay, you might understand better, okay, what the software engineering field. Understand the characteristic of large software system. Know the atomic product and process of software development. Meaning, why you should learn software engineering? Because of we don't want everyone want to create a system without process, without following a correct theory, a correct principle, a correct process. Okay, and because you also need to understand the terminology used as a computer science students. Okay, software engineering is a part of your project, your outcome, your output, kan? Because multimedia itself, that's why your program name is multimedia computing. Okay, you need to create something which is the computing part, right? So it is a part of it is software engineering. Okay. So successful software projects paid for itself for the business need. Okay, of course, when we talk about the successfully of the software projects, it will give you return investment. You create and it will give you a profit. The profit is not only in term of money; it can be in term of the productivity, the effectiveness of something that you are proposing a solution. Okay, meet important deadlines. Okay, produce software that can satisfy the end user, stable and reliable, perform, extensible, because we know that technology is very fast and it's very quick change, so it can be extend, adapt, adopt, right? So it can be maintained and so on. Left developer and manager happy, meaning that you deliver well and you may get paid, right? And you happy, I'm happy, something like that lah. Okay. Evolution development. Okay, so actually when we talk about the development, okay, so this is a few development method or process. Okay, first, exploratory development. Okay, the objective is to work with customer and to evolve a final system from an initial outline specifications. Should start with well understood requirement and add new features as proposed by the customer. Okay. The first one is exploratory development. The name itself, explore, exploratory, explore. So you need to work with customer, and then you need to ask them what kind of system that they need, what is the problem of the current situations, and then what is the system that they already have or don't have, what is the facilities that they have, because the system might might suitable with their current server maybe, right? So you need to get understanding well in requirement in the term of your stakeholder or your customer. Okay. And second is the throwaway prototyping. Okay, throwaway prototyping is to understand the system requirement. Should start with poorly understood requirement to clarify what is really need. Meaning that you get a basic understanding what is the issues from your customer, and then you create a prototype, and then you ask them again, is this what the mean by the system that you need? And then they will give a feedback, and then you need to remodify, redevelop the prototype. That's why it call it throwaway prototype, because you might have a different version of prototyping. Okay. So that's the tool. This is the first lah, the early method for software engineering. Later on you will learn more rather than these two. Okay. So this is just overview. So in this syllabus, again, so you've been introduced what is software engineering, and then the process involved in developing a software engineering, and then how to manage a project, and what is the tool and environment, and then the requirement engineering, and then the software design, and then you start implement, develop the software, and then you need to verify and validate first before you deliver to your customer, and finally the evolutions of the software. Right, so at the end of this course, you should be able to develop your own application based on the theory and principle that you learn in the software engineering, and then formulate software development document for requirement and design, where you will have your SRS, SDD, system testing document. And then you can demonstrate your social skills in software engineering project. Okay, social skills, soft skill, same lah, social and soft skill. Okay, not only hard skill. Hard skill means the programming part, right? So soft skill is the soft skill lah, the teamwork, okay, how you manage and so on. Adhere to appropriate managerial skills in software engineering project. Okay, for project management, you should understand that you have a few tools that you may use to make sure that your tools can help you to effectively manage your project. Okay, so you will learn across this course lah. So this is the book that you may look into the content talking about the software engineering. Okay, the first one is the one that we use as a lecture. Alright, so the assessment here, better you refer the one that I mentioned before, not in this slide. Alright, that's all. That's all for introduction of CSC577. Any question? Boleh?
Boleh.
Topic 1 tak adalah dalam exam. Just give you an overview what is all about the course. Tak ada, dia just overview je. Apa yang you akan learn kan, what is the first step. Okay? Because next week, baru kita masuk topic 1 to introduce you what is software engineering. Yang tu baru masuk. Yang ni macam just overview the course first. Hopefully it's clear. So hopefully, of course, you might still have misunderstood what is software engineer, because we not yet explain what is software engineering, right? Just about the course, why we need to learn, kan? Why we need to learn this course, because we don't want to create any failure or any cancel project, right? Something like that lah. Okay. So remember that I told you that tomorrow you don't have lab session, but okay, let me share you one slide here for the lab sessions. So remember the SOW inside just now. I mentioned that in first week you will have your first lab on project management. Okay, let me go through. Oh, I only have 1 minute. Okay. This one you may go through later on. So please go through what is project management. Okay, project management means here is any tools that you use to manage your project. In the computer term, okay, computerized term, CASE case. Okay, so you go through it. Okay, there is a few tools for project management. Okay, so for staffing, okay, for roles and responsibilities, okay, for plan structure, okay, so delivering SDLC, okay, but the one that the most that you might use, software risk, risk management, okay, go through it, okay, and then you need to Google it, find any tools that can manage any of it. Choose only one. Every group need to choose only one project management tool, and then create a video tutorial, step by step how to use the tools. That's the task. Okay, so tomorrow don't have class, but you need to do one task. Okay, so there is a lot of tools here, but did not specify what is the exact tools. You need to do a research what kind of tool can do for risk management. Ni tajuk-tajuk dia lah maksud dia. This is actually a tool sebenarnya, okay? But it's up to you lah. Okay, how to identify a risk, how to do a risk planning, risk management strategies, monitoring, indicators. This one is you will learn and you will do later on lah. WBS, okay, just go through it, do a research what is WBS, okay, and then try to make a video, short video. It can be only 5 minutes or less. Okay, do a tutorial video how to use the tool. For example, okay, let me give one of it. One of it is using a Gantt chart. Okay, Google what tools you can use a Gantt chart. Gantt chart you can use a Microsoft projector. You can even use Excel actually, and then you do tutorial. Okay, this tutorial is to show you how to do a project management tools on project progress. Okay, project progress. So first you need to select. You buat tutorial lah step by step how to do a Gantt chart. Just short video 5 minutes, just to intro to the class what tool that you have learned. Select only one and then do a short video. 5 minutes is the maximum lah, or you can do less. Okay, basic saja. Tak payahlah, which is good kalau you boleh create a full Gantt chart. Tapi the maximum is 5 minutes. Okay, just give a step by step how to create a Gantt chart using Excel. Macam itulah contoh. Or how to create a PERT analysis using a Word document. Actually, PERT analysis have their own tools. You can Google. There is a free one. Not necessary you use Excel or Word. You can also Google and find many other tools online, freely use, how to do a PERT analysis, WBS and so on. And then look at it and do your own tutorial. Okay? Boleh faham? Pilih only one. Gantt chart ke PERT analysis, one group only one tutorial. Critical path analysis ke, any of the project management listed here. You can choose only one. Staff allocations ke, macam mana nak buat staff allocation ni, using what tools. So you choose only one. Boleh faham? Boleh faham ke tak faham?
Boleh.
Boleh kan? Pilih je salah satu, because project besar kan, you can choose anything. Macam mana nak buat staffing ke, macam mana nak kira budget ke, macam mana nak buat progress plan ke, and then you find satu tool saja. Nak guna Excel ke, nak guna free online system ke, UML ke, it's up to you any. Ambil satu saja, buat short video. Introduce how to do Gantt chart using Excel contohlah. How to do use case using UML. Macam tu. Boleh? And then after you done, you will need to submit in UFuture. I will create the task in the UFuture later on. Alright? So submission within 1 week lah. Next week. Before the lab sessions is the submission due. Alright. That's all for today. Don't forget to sign in attendance. Alright? Okay, any questions before we end of our class today? So you have 2 things to do. Okay, first after this class, create a group. Okay, get a topic presentations. Kan, dia nak kena dapatkan topik. Okay, and second things is for tomorrow. Okay, you don't have to do today, you can do tomorrow using a WhatsApp group. Dah ada WhatsApp group kan? Bincang lah. Okay, kita nak buat project management bahagian mana? Okay, tool apa? Okay, siapa yang akan buat? Okay, you don't have to, everyone need to do. Baguslah kalau you can divide. Okay, you buat 1 minit, but susah lah kan? So, mungkin seorang kena figure out what is the tool. Seorang kena present, seorang kena buat a slide ke? I don't know. It's up to your creativity how you will come up with the tutorial video. 5 minutes only, the maximum. MP4, okay, upload in the UFuture later on. Alright? No questions? Boleh faham semua? Alright, if no questions, okay, let's...
Doktor. Kalau yang projek tadi, kalau macam mana nak cakap, ikut kreativiti masing-masing lah kan, nak buat slide ke macam mana ke.
Ni yang task kan? Yang task lab tadi ke, project management kan?
Ni yang nak kena hantar sebelum lab. Minggu depan.
Project management tool yang video tutorial tu kan? Ya, itu mana-mana saja. You boleh buat slide, you boleh buka buka, contohlah you buka sistem IOI tu kan? Contohlah. And then you tunjuklah how to do, buatlah, tambahlah teks kat situ. How to do Gantt chart using this tool. So first, click file, save. Macam tu je. You tunjuk dekat screen recording pun boleh, not necessary PowerPoint. Kalau you nak buat PowerPoint, you ambil screenshot, you paste, you tunjuk. First, you do this and next. It's up to your creativity. But you only have 5 minutes maximum. Tak payah panjang-panjang. Pendek je, cukup. Just a basic to show your friends later on, you have a variety of project management that you can choose. Itu dia punya purpose lah. I want you to explore first lah. Okay? Banyak tau project management. Banyak project management. That's why everyone have their own topic, what tools you want to choose. Okay, buat saja. You want to explore anything. Okay, just the famous one is a Gantt chart lah. Gantt chart, WBS, PERT, yang tu UML. That's the important project management lah. But if you want to do a staffing, risk management pun boleh. It's up to you. Okay, that's why you need to explore any project management tool. Then you know what is project management tool. So later on, we will review again all the videos, okay, and choose which one is the best video presentations. Macam tu lah. Okay, ada soalan lain lagi? Alright, if no question, senyap maksudnya setuju kan? Diam tanda setuju kan? So, if no other question, I wish you all the best. I hope that we can have interactive sessions, fruit fun, apa lagi? yang seronok lah kelas, supaya I don't want you to attend class which you feel stressed, you feel unhappy kan. Seronok-seronok je dalam kelas, then make you want to learn more, right? Okay, so hopefully next time please attend the class on time, okay? Lecture or lab, because if you on time, we can finish on time, macam tu lah. Kalau kita tak nak you extend because it will disturb other class, that's not good lah. Right, so always I will open the Webex 15 minutes early or maybe 30 minutes early lah. Between 15 to 30 minutes early. So just get in first and then do your stuff first, and then if I start then should be fine. Janganlah dah pukul 10 baru dah kelam kabut nak masuk masa tu lah Webex nak kena update lah lagi lah kan. Okay, so that's your role as a student and my role as students, and to remind you, okay? And me here is to facilitate that what you want to learn is you may freely explore what you want to learn, and I'll be here to answer any questions and help you to have a good learning. Kan, itu purpose dia. Okay, alright everyone. Sorry for today. Like I said that sorry I postponed for today class. Hopefully you understand because I'm in conference, but I don't want to extend our class, right? So that's why I only need one session, but it's already extended to 10 minutes. Okay, sorry for that. Take a rest for your tomorrow class. See you next week. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Thank you, Doctor.
Salam.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.